Hello everybody, this is ELIZ-SHA Keating from wisdomseekers.net, emphasis on the .net. Please feel free to go there. This is my logo, and the logo is Phoenix Rising or Rampant. You find it anywhere that we are, Wisdom Seekers. Please feel free to reach out. So this is for the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, for June 5th, 2023. And let's see what water has today. First card, the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is depression. But it's coming out of depression. It's coming out of the energy of not feeling quite good enough for the situation. It's coming to, the things are coming to an end, which means, of course, we're moving into something new. When there's a birth, there's something new coming. For the mom, for the baby. When there's a death, there's something new coming. For the person who's moved on to the other realm, or those that are left behind, then don't have that person in their lives anymore. There's always something new, and it's never a real ending. There's no such things as real endings. There can be, but there's always something new that comes up afterwards, and it's up to you to how you deal with it. And the Three of Wands would be the way to deal with it, honestly, which is taking responsibility for your own actions, for your own life, and seeing why and how it was a problem with you. What stopped you from moving forward in this last time? What helped you move forward? It's all about seeing things from a perspective, with the idea that you are the only one you can help or be responsible for. You can suggest to other people, you can help other people, but no, basically you're the only person that can do for yourself. I can help you do things. You can help other people do things, but ultimately you are the one totally responsible for yourself. You have a tremendous amount of support, and once you've set a direction and you ask, because free will universe, your guides, your angels, your ancestors will help you move in the direction you're wanting to. It's a very strange alchemy between free will and universal need. So with you, I kind of understand it. So if you've got a problem and you refuse to look at it, then the universe will present you with problems that progressively get harder and harder and harder. If you choose to look at it any time along the way, those problems will go away. You have to choose to look at it. You have that right. And when you make a decision, you do have to ask support from your guides and angels. But at the same time, the universe will slam dunk you if you don't pay attention to the signs. And sometimes all the sign is, if you're smart, you'll catch it on the first go around, is this doesn't feel right. This feels bad. And if you can catch it on that go around and simply say to the universe, I choose to change this consciously and with feeling it. You've got to mean it. If you don't mean it, it won't work. Then you don't even notice that the problem is cleared up. But if you refuse to listen to it, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. By the time you get to the place, say you've got some kind of illness, like I fell and broke my arm, right? I guess there's something I wasn't listening to, and I still haven't quite caught on to what it is. But even with I clear up what I was working what I needed to work through, my arm will never be the same. So there are consequences to not accepting the reality before it gets to a certain level. That's just the way it is here on physical Earth. But once you've accepted it and grown with it, you become like the high priestess. You see things from a different perspective, a broader perspective. You may look and appear to other people to be a little bit, wow, you're a little bit weird. But you will look at them and see where they're coming from, see where they have the veil over their eyes still, and don't have the full knowledge of what's going on. So the more you work at becoming who you are, the more your intuitions, again, I say this all the time, but it's true. The more you work at things, the more and clear up, the more psychic or spiritual you become, because that is our normal way of being. Being not head blind and having to use just verbal language is very, very limiting. So the kids that are coming in that are autistic, most of them are not head blind, but they don't know how to take the thought and put it into words. Well, one day, eventually, we will be able to. But until then, the autistic person needs to be able to learn to communicate in English, or pardon me, in words. And that's just the way it is until things shift. But the more we allow ourselves to become spiritual, the more we can interpret for them, talk to them so that they understand. And it's difficult for them too. But with you do that, you get to take a tiny bit of a day off or half a day off or something like that. So, because the Nine of Pentacles is a break, it's not a stop. But it's a good break. You earned it. You get to enjoy what you have done, created for yourself. So work at it, allow it to flow. It's a balancing act. I don't know how else to explain it. Namaste, namasko. I love you and you I do love. And bye.